Hello, ladies and gents, welcome to the Khalil the High Level Sports Show YouTube channel and Facebook page. I'm gonna go over a lot of things for sure. So, show starts. I'm gonna a lot more to gotta discuss here for sure. Now, after last month's ESPYS, at the ESPYS after party that is in Hollywood, I said that King James, Durantula, and Draymond Green were partying though. But there was, however, a bit of an incident that just happened. And you may recall from the NBA Finals that involved Tristan Thompson and that stupid idiot Draymond Green, that is. So this all happened at the NBA Finals when Draymond Green was talking trash to Tristan Thompson, that is, and then Tristan Thompson shoves the ball right at him. So basically, at the ESPYs after party, that is, in Hollywood, which is called, what is it? At this Delilah nightclub in LA, that is, Tristan Thompson and Draymond Green went at it. But see, Draymond Green, that is, was apologizing to Tristan Thompson despite the fact that those no-good, sickening words humiliated the Cavs very badly, for sure. So basically, Tristan Thompson says, no, it's all good, it's all right. But then, Draymond Green tries again for the second attempt and says pretty much, well, no, it's all good. No, it's all good. Didn't mean it. No, I didn't mean it. I mean, come on, I didn't mean it. And says, and pretty much, Trish Thompson knocks him out. This is all starting, I knew something was gonna look. Cavs and Warriors, they don't like each other. LeBron hardly hates the Warriors. Hates them. It's probably the painful sense that that the Warriors caused. Look, payback's the bait. I understand that. But if this is really true, that is, oh man, it's gonna be hell to pay for sure. Draymond Green got it. He had it coming to him. See, this is one of the many reasons why everybody hates the Warriors. And this is what next season is gonna be like. Everyone's gonna do the same thing. Punching lights out of those Warriors. I mean, if you know that whole KD and CJ McCollum rant was going on last week, well, really, Draymond Green and Tristan Thompson, they still don't like each other. I mean, come on. The Cavs with LeBron James, they were abused, but LeBron's with the Lakers. That's what, as you all know it, though. And he built a school there. But really, killing LeBron James and Durantula, they broke up that brutality, that scuffle. And I mean, come on. So let me ask you this. Who's the villain in all this? Who's the hero? Really, who's the hero in all that? Who's the villain? Is it Tristan Thompson or is it Draymond Green? So the villain right here, my vote, has to be Draymond Green. He may have been playing around though, but Tristan Thompson wasn't buying it. You see, this is what happens to teams that don't like each other at all. Look, Cavs and Warriors, I know they don't like each other. And it's too bad they're not going to meet each other in next year's finals. I can tell you that right now. But if this is really true, that is, I'm going to address along the way. Nobody was charged. Nobody was arrested. Now that happened, for sure. So, really, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some trouble. There's going to be, I mean, Warriors, they had hell to pay anyway. Draymond Green didn't have hell to pay. And Draymond Green, he may look like a bloody mess. Well, actually, no, he did not. So basically, I mean, come on. They just don't look. Draymond Green, Tristan Thompson, they don't like each other. Draymond Green trying to play the peacekeeper here. Tristan Thompson wasn't buying it. I mean, come on. Cavs and Warriors don't like each other, and the Cavs, they're not gonna meet each other next year. No, they won't. And the Cavs, they're not going to the NBA Finals either. They're not by next year with LeBron James. Oh no, he's in the Lakers now. So basically, they just don't. I mean, come on. Honestly, they just don't like each other. They really don't. But really, I'm surprised Tristan Thompson did what he had to do. I'm really surprised. Him putting a beat down on Draymond Green was a very, very good thing. But I honestly enjoyed that. Did you? Let me know in the comment section what you think about that for sure. So I know for sure that there was something going on. And obviously King James, Durantula, and Draymond Green, and they don't like each other. See, Cavs Warriors, they still don't like each other. You knew something was going to unfold. You had no idea it was not Durantula and Draymond Green were going to be free agents by next summer. You had no clue exactly. If they like each other now, if they're trying to play please, none of you knew about that. You knew something's going to unfold. But if it is, oh man, they don't like each other at all. This may be one of the many reasons why King James may have left. All right, first, it made James Smith cost the team the game. King James left the Cavs, and he's with the Lakers now. And then all of a sudden, well, just recently, Tristan Thompson gets to a scuffle with Draymond Green. This is part 2. I love to see Tristan Thompson and Draymond Green probably in a boxing match. That's what I love to see right there. And I know you guys are going to be very curious about that. But really, Draymond Green was trying to apologize to him, and Tristan Thompson wasn't going to accept it. So basically, Tristan Thompson's punch his lights out. But if this is out, I'll let you know for sure in the comments. I'll let you know for sure with a live update along the way. So I'll let you in on that. Now I also want to address though that Urban Meyer is under a lot of fire right now. So it's not good because he did get text messages from he is fully aware of the 2015 sexual abuse, or excuse me, the domestic abuse allegations. That is now Zach Smith. That is. He is in a lot of trouble as of right now, that is. And really, this is not a good look. So basically, Urban Meyer could be close to being kicked out of OSU as the Ohio State football head coach. And this is not going to look good for him. I know it's going to look good on his permanent record, that is, by the way. So basically, there was some domestic abuse allegations. And they're against former wide receiver coach Zach Smith, who was fired last month after he was charged with criminal trespassing related to dropping his kids off his ex-wife's house, that is, against her demands. Now, 2015, that's Brett McMurphy received text messages between Courtney Smith and Lindsay Voltellini, who is Brian Voltellini, the Ohio State operations director, that is, his wife. So Zach Smith denies everything during the conversation with Meyer, that is. And Zach Smith was not charged with domestic abuse whatsoever in this case. Zach Smith was indeed replaced by a former Ohio State coach, wide receiver Brian Hartline, on an interim daily basis for sure. So basically, it seems that Urban Meyer's future is going to indeed be in jeopardy. So basically, you know, Zach Smith was shoving Courtney Smith or Lindsey Valtini around, and basically, well, this is trouble for him. It's trouble for everybody else. So you may recall, the Larry Nassar sexual abuse allegations in Michigan State, and he's been facing 175 plus years in prison. For sure, everyone knows that. And it happened to Louisville allegations as well. And you all know. And now this happens. Look, Urban Meyer's future for Ohio State football as Ohio State football head coach is going to be in serious jeopardy. So this is not going to be a good approach. Now I know he's aware of this for sure, though. But I can honestly tell you right now that Urban Meyer could be kicked out of Ohio State as football head coach as we know it. If he does, this is trouble for everybody. So I'm not sure look, even if Urban Meyer does get fired, he's in trouble. If he gets fired, that is, whether it's going to be tomorrow, whether it's going to be next week, this week, next week, we're not sure what's going to happen, though. You're held accountable for you're held accountable for your own actions. What do you gotta do? Look, domestic abuse shouldn't be allowed by any means necessary. It shouldn't. Now, Urban Meyer was fully aware of this for sure in 2015. I mean, come on. Zach Smith was groping and humiliating like Courtney Smith and Lindsey Valtellini. So this is not a good look for Urban Meyer. And I can assure you this right now, that Urban Meyer is going to get replaced for sure. And this is not going to be good. So I think Ohio State football. So it's obvious that Ohio State football, they are fully aware of this issue for sure. I can say that right now. So basically, if Urban Meyer does get kicked out, it's over. And I don't know who their new head coach is going to be. I really don't know. So this is not going to be a good look for Urban Meyer at all. And I really just don't think where he's at right now, his future's in trouble. So this is not good news right there. So basically, it's not going to be good. I want to talk about another topic that involves the Nats laying a smackdown on the Mets, for sure. So really, I mean, the Nats. I mean, look, Bryce Harper, he's staying with the Nats. By the way, he's not going anywhere. He's not getting traded. No. The MLB trade deadline was actually yesterday. That is. I'll give you a live update on that, hopefully, for sure. So, look, the Nats, they put a beat down on those Mets so bad. I mean, Mets were just terrible, just absolutely terrible. They were no good. They were no shit. I mean, come on. They just dominated them last night. I mean, 25-4, my goodness. I mean, they could be in the playoffs, though, but it's going to take some time to that. Hopefully they'll get to the playoffs, though. So, congrats, Nats. You did your homework, and I'm very surprised that you did the right thing. So that's pretty good right there. Now I also want to talk about, the NBA Gaming, they have teamed up with MGM, that is MGM Resorts International, that is, and the report that I've written down, that is, this offer that's worth $125 million for 3 years. That is, the MGM and GVE, they are announced for $100 million in joint venture building an online gaming experience, though. So the legal sports, so you all know that sports betting is really legal. That is, by the way, but they're doing their best to maintain that. But the question is, I'm going to ask you all: should there be an expansion team for the NBA? Look, the NHL, they got the Vegas Golden Knights, who lost to the Caps, who are already the Stanley Cup champs. You're in WNBA, you have the Las Vegas Aces. So should there be an expansion team for the NBA? You can vote yes or vote no on the comment section down below. So I'm pretty sure that's going to turn out. So I'm really curious about this for sure, and this is not going to be good. So it's not going to be great at all. So I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Now, let you know in the comment section down below how this is all going to be culminating for sure. So basically, they're doing their best to maintain the sports bidding and the MGM in there. And I mean, I think that obviously there should be an expansion team for the NBA. Vegas, that is. Vegas, well, Kings, who knows? Vegas Sharks, who knows how it's going to be? But it's not, but really, I would be surprised if there were any expansion team in there. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. Now, I also want to talk about that, it was announced this past Monday, Roddy Ronda, well, I simply said on the announcement that I just made just this past Monday, though, Rowdy Ronda Rousey will indeed be competing for the first time on Monday Night Raw against Alicia Fox. Now, she was suspended for 30 days, but she's off of that for sure, though. So, I mean, come on, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, she's gonna be competing for the first time on Monday Night Raw against Alicia Fox. This is 3 weeks after. This is 3 weeks on some. This is 3 weeks. SummerSlam's in 3 weeks. For sure. I mean, SummerSlam's in 3 weeks, though. I mean, she's gonna have her hands full with Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. That is. I mean, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, she's gonna obliterate Alicia Fox in Jacksonville this next Monday night, though. So I'm gonna be real curious about that for sure. So I know you all are gonna be real excited about this for sure. And you can catch Mile 22. That is premieres August 17th at movie theaters nearest you. So you can catch Ronda Rousey and Mark Wahlberg on that as well, though. So Ronda Rousey, it's a good opportunity right there. So she has competed at WrestleMania 34. She competed at Money in the Bank, Roman's title, and Alexa Bliss cost her that match, and she cashed in her Money in the Bank contract at the same time, the same night, that is. So Rowdy Ronda Rousey is gonna put a beat down Alicia Fox next Monday night in Jacksonville, Florida. So I'm gonna be really surprised about that for sure. I'll tell you that. But I mean, come on, it's in 3 weeks in SummerSlam. Are you kidding me? Come on. But really, I mean, look, we've seen her compete in live events. We've seen her compete at WrestleMania 34. We've seen her compete at Money in the Bank. But and Raw, that's the first right there. So congrats, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. I know for sure that you're gonna be the first woman to hold both the UFC Women's Bantamweight title and the Raw Women's title at SummerSlam if you beat Alexa Bliss, which you can see live on the WWE Network, which is free for new subscribers, though. But I'll let you, and then on that, though, for sure, I'll get you the results for SummerSlam, and I'll let you know who won and who lost that match. So pretty good right there. So it's a great opportunity right there, just to get everybody, just to see what she's done, what she's capable of, how much damage she's gonna do. She's gonna do the same damage. She's gonna be on cage at SummerSlam, taking out Alexa Bliss for sure for the Raw Women's title. So Rowdy Ronda Rousey is gonna put a beat down on Alicia Fox next Monday night in Jacksonville, Florida, and on Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam for the Raw Women's title. So I'm real stoked about this, and I'm gonna be real surprised how this is gonna turn out. So it'll be really good right there, by the way. So it's been pretty fun to watch. Now, another time I want to point out is that, this past Monday on TMZ Sports, Conor McGregor is nearing, he was training for his comeback, that is, for sure. And he was squatting a man. Don't know why that is, but he is indeed coming back. He is indeed, that is, close to a comeback. And he's taking on Khabib. But his comeback, nor the fight, is not official yet. And it could be happening around late October. But I will let you know for sure when he'll come back. If the contract is done, that is. If he's going to come back to the UFC. So I'll let you know for sure, and I'll give you a live update. I'll give you an update on that, the date for this fight, and if he's gonna fight, he'll do so. So he is training for a comeback, that is, by the way. But they are very close. But it's not official yet. It's not official. So let you know what you think, and hopefully I'll get you the date and time and the place. I mean, it's gonna be happening in Vegas, so I'll tell you that. But that's not official yet. It could happen at MGM Square Garden though, but it's gonna happen in Vegas. He prefers Vegas, that is. So I'll let you know when the big fight's gonna happen between McGregor and Khabib. And hopefully I'll get you the date and time for that for sure. So I'll let you know for sure what you think about that for sure though. So you sure on that? And another topic I do also want to point out was that Nick Saban and Alabama football agree on a new offer through 2025 season that earns $8.3 million for the 2018 season, and it's worth $74.4 million. So really good job right there. So I'm pretty curious about that. How it's gonna turn out. Another thing I want to point out though, another interesting topic though, LeBron James was on CNN this past Monday though. It's talking about race in America. It's talking about the protest. And LeBron James said that the Trump kisser, that is using sports to split everybody up. And Ken James said that Trump kisser is a bum. He's a bum, by the way. So basically, Ken James, someone paid the a racial slur on Ken James's house in LA. I mean, that's like spray painting murals of Ken James in there. I mean, come on, really. I mean, Ken James, look, he opened up a school, I Promise School, and here's the list that I'm about to give to you right now on what I'm just gonna be required. So basically, it says right here, there's gonna be free tuition, uniforms, bicycle and helmet, transportation within 2 miles, breakfast, lunch, and snacks. There's gonna be food pantry for the families, GED, job placement, services for parents, guaranteed tuition to every Akron University student who intends to graduate, that is. So that's all. So that's the list right there for the I Promise School, that is. So, I mean, King James, he's the headmaster. He does what he wants, and he is the king of LA. I mean, his off-court achievements did pretty well. And basically, he pointed out that also another thing they pointed out, that King James could be running for president. You know something? King James, I would say this, he would make a great president. I mean, outrunning Trump kisser in 2020 and Kanye West 2020, that'd be pretty good. And there's an old saying that goes, you come with the king, you must not miss. Oh man. King LeBron James is going to lay a smackdown on the Trump kisser in 2020 unless King James decides to run for president in 2020. Look, that will be his keys to the kingdom right there. That I'm very curious about. I'd love to see King LeBron James run for president. He'll make a great owner. He will owning the Cleveland Indians. He can own the Browns, who are doing terrible. He can even own his own former team, that is. It's pretty good, perhaps. But I'm surprised what else he has up his sleeve. I mean, he's gonna rebuild. He's gonna rebuild the Lakers anyway. But I'm real surprised what he does. Let's see what he's got for next season, though. So I'll let you know for sure what he's gonna do. There's another thing that's happened, though. Another time I want to address. Serena Williams just lost. Yet another two. I mean, she lost she had some another loss to Joanna Konta. Lost 1-0. Are you kidding me? She lost to Angelique Kerber in the Grand Slam tournament, that is. And she lost to like 1-0. Are you kidding me? I mean, Serena is the GOAT. Are you kidding me? She's a former Grand Slam champ. She's won 23 Grand Slam titles. Two losses. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That just can't happen. Come on. Serena Williams is better than this. I mean, come on. This can't be. That's just not right. That is not right. I mean, come on. Serena Williams losing that many games. Come on. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Really, it's absolutely unacceptable. But that's just out of proportion. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. Really, it is. So I'm really not surprised about that. I'm really just not obsessed with that idea at all. So you're gonna do better. Hopefully, you will do better. So I'm just really not curious about that. Another time I want to address those that Kid Egg, TMC Sports says that he dumps the Clippers for Lakers, and his team is King LeBron James. So basically, he would love to see the Lakers at Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. Or West Conference playoffs, but it could happen, but no. Battle of LA, come on. We've seen that in the past, but that's not going to occur. I'll tell you that. This is not going to occur like that. But really, this is not going to be goodness right there. So, not too satisfied about that idea, really. So, basically, another time I do want to address, though, is that, Stephon Diggs has indeed agreed on a 5-year, $81 million offer extension with the Vikings. That is, and there's $20 million guaranteed in there. So that's good news right there for sure. So you don't know how that's gonna turn out, by the way. So I'm pretty curious about that. So he'll hang around for quite a while. Pretty good. Another time I want to address that is that WWE's YouTube channel has earned 30 million subscribers. Content. Also, it's Raw, SmackDown, NXT UK, 205 Live. There's even Finals of the Mayhem Classic, which you can catch live all the content in there. Live on the WWE Network, just free for new subscribers, that is. So congrats to WWE for getting 30 million subscribers. It's pretty good news right there. So very curious about that. Another thing I want to address though is that Jericho's Rocket Wrestling Rager, Young Bucks will take on LAX. And tag team match the Jericho Cruise, which sails October 27th to the 31st from Miami, Florida to Nassau, Bahamas. But you can book your cabins right now at ChrisJerichoCruise.com. Book your cabins now, folks. That's pretty good right there, folks. So you don't want to miss out on that, by the way, guys. And based on another topic I want to address, those that Tom Brady asked the media session after a question that concerned Julian Edelman's suspension to Brady's personal trainer, Alex Guerrero, that is. So Tom Brady leaves already. About Julian Edelman being suspended for the use of PEDs, that is, or violence, something like that. But, I'm really just not cussing that for sure. So basically, Tom Brady, he'll be at his best for sure. Hopefully, he'll do well. So he'll get through this whole thing. Lots been going on through his life. So hopefully, he'll get something going within the matter of minutes. By the way, so I just wonder how it's gonna turn out. By the way, and I'm wondering Tom Brady's gonna be making be a 6-time Super Bowl champ. Not sure what it's gonna be, but I'll let you know for sure. You'll see on the rankings who's gonna be on top, who's gonna be at the bottom of those. So let you know for sure. All right, that's going to do it for the Khalil Hollywood Sports Report show. Make sure you subscribe to my Khalil Hollywood Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page by any means necessary. And send me comments, your tweets, your responses down below. Tell me what you think of Khalil Brown James should be president for 2020 and 2020. Hopefully outrunning that Trump kisser. And saying that Trump kisser is using sports as a divide everybody up. What's been going on lately? So let me know about it. And tell me what you think if Khalil James will be a great president. will be running for president. That is. Let me know in the comment section what you think down below. You can vote yes or vote no, and tell me if you think that what you think of Urban Meyer. If you think Urban Meyer should be fired despite the 2015 domestic abuse allegations that happened, though. That he was fully aware of it, by the way. And the firing of Zach Smith. Tell me if you think if Zach Smith, excuse me, if you think that Urban Meyer should be fired, that should be released, or that he should be staying with. You can vote yes or vote no if you think Urban Meyer should be fired or not. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. And tell me if you think what you think of Ronda Rousey being, having her first WWE first match on at WWE, her first match competing against Alicia Fox for the first time ever at Monday Night Raw. That is, she competed at WrestleMania 34. She competed at Money in the Bank and in live events. Tell me how she's gonna do. Tell me what you think, how she's gonna do, taking out Alicia Fox, or what she will eventually, though. Tell me what you think of what Ronda Rousey is gonna do to Alexa Bliss. Tell me if you think that Ronda Rousey is gonna walk out as the first woman to hold both the UFC Women's Bantamweight title and the Raw Women's title. Let me know what you think about that at SummerSlam. I'm gonna get you the results about that. Tell me what you think of Conor McGregor making this training to make his comeback to the UFC. That is, and the fight is not official. He's close to making a comeback. It could happen in late October. So I'll let you know about that for sure. And I'll tell me what you think of the NBA teaming up with MGM. That is to, there's gonna be some legalized sports betting going on, and then let me know your comments and your requests and your thoughts about that for sure. Let me know for sure ahead. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you think of the Tristan Thompson versus the Draymond Green fight that happened. May happen in the NBA Finals. Tell me what you think of. Tell me if you think that. What you think of the Draymond Green versus the Tristan Thompson fight? Then the ESPY's after party in Hollywood. That is. Tell me what you think about that. If you think they should fight in the boxing ring or not. I know they're gonna meet. I know the Cats Awards. They're not gonna be meeting each other for Volume 4 next season. No, they will not for the final. So, tell me what you think. Who should have won? Who won the fight? That is between Trish Thompson and Draymond Green. That is. And let me know if you think the fight was true or not. If you think everything did happen, or if you think it was something else. So, let me know on that for sure. Though. So, let me know what you think about that. And. Well, that's going to do it for the Khalil Sports Report show. Face the YouTube channel, Facebook page. I'll be back for more live updates, groundbreaking announcements, trending topics pertaining to the sports industry, developing stories, marquee matchups all you fans want to see. And I'll be back for more live updates and more announcements along the way, guys. So that's going to do it right there. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.